How you doing, Sharon? Oh, his birthday went pretty good. We're gonna celebrate his we're gonna have our celebration this weekend. We're gonna celebrate this weekend. I wouldn't want to celebrate my birthday on no school day. Of course, he had his little, he went to school and everything, but we're gonna do the celebration this weekend. I appreciate you for asking though, Sharon. Yeah, we're gonna get some people on here. See how many of y'all know about a six axle? Working on a six axle right now. Nice. How old is he? He turned 7 today. Good old 7. Oh. Let y'all see what we working on. Move this box back so get some room up in here. Y'all check this out. Show y'all something real cool. I'm gonna show y'all what a six axle does. Watch the tire. See that? Up we go. Yeah, six axle trailer. So you got six axles. You have three axles that stays on the ground. Now drop some on the comments and let me know. Have you guys ever seen one moving? This is a real hard trailer to drive. Yeah, it's a flat trailer. So when the trailer is going straight, all six axles have to be on the ground. When it's turning, only three axles are on the ground. It's crazy. Uh-oh. Almost dropped you guys. Almost dropped you. So, of course, now I got to do a inspection. That's what I just checked right now to make sure the axles go up and down. I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. Okay, what did Sharon say? Is that in case it gets a flat tire? No, it carry heavy loads. So if all six axles is on the ground, the trailer will actually flip over. So it has to only have the six axles down when going straight. For heavy loads. It's driven like that for heavy loads. Yep. And there's a dump valve inside the truck. That the crazy part is, you definitely don't want to. You definitely don't want to be the driver of one of these and turn the corner and forget to drop the axles up. You know what I'm saying? Trailer would definitely flip over. Why does it drive like that? It's heavy loads. This thing carry heavy loads. Heavy loads. So man, this is gonna be a fun inspection to do. If y'all wanna stay with me and rock with me through this. Man, this thing got so much stuff on here you gotta check. It got side airbags, regular airbags. So each axle has brakes on them. So of course all six axles has to be checked. So you got two, fours, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I got 24 tires. I got to check air pressure in. Imagine that. It's definitely a long process, guys. So we got a hundo over there. And this thing has the same thing like the trailers that I'm normally checking, showing you guys. They got the air filtration system. Also, man, this thing got like, I think like 4 air tanks, if I'm not mistaken. I'll be able to tell you guys for sure. Once we go underneath. Yeah, so if you guys want to know more about this trailer, let me know in the comments, man. We finna walk through this whole entire thing. I got my phone on the charger, so y'all, we can keep it rolling. It says, so do they need to drop the tires every time it has to turn? Yeah, every time it turns, the axles need to go up. Yes, the 3 axles needs to go up every time it turns. So we got left side, axle 1 is at 100 PSI, inner and outer. 100, 100. Yeah, this this inspection on this 6 axle is definitely time consuming. It's crazy. What they need. They got to drop the tires down every turn because you got to think about it. If all 6 axles are down on the ground, the trailer is not going to be able to turn. So what it is going to do is it's going to flip over. It's going to flip over. Here, I'll show you guys. I'll give you guys a little. See all those tires? That's what you call the 6 axle. So you have this one that stays up. You have the 2nd axle that stays up. The 3rd, 4th, and the 5th stays down, and the 6th axle stays up. Unless you are turning. If you're going straight, all of them needs to be down. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy. So we got a little long inspection to do right here, man. So y'all, like I said, y'all bear with me. And we're gonna get through it. Some of them have, which I wish this one had. Some of them have the tires that are the axles that stay up. Some of them are super singles, which means there's only one big tire, but this one has duals. So, yeah. And actually, I see some right here. I wish all the trailers, the tires, and the rims had these little rubber couplings. Just keep this hose from catching a hole in it. Yep. Okay, let's get our. Let's see. Wow, yeah, it is a huge trailer. Yes, it is. Yep. So basically, once I get done with this axle, we got to drop it down and make sure it's holding and make sure that we don't have any leaks. So we got 20. We got, yeah, I could bring you guys up a little bit. I can bring you guys up. Let you guys see. So we got 20. These tires are normally never worn down because they're only used to go straight. Outside is 20, 32 seconds. Inside, this thing will definitely suck if you had to change all tires on here. You'd be changing 24 tires. So we got 22. All right, so now, let me move my chair over. Okay. Move my chair over. Move my chair over. So what we're gonna do now, I'll let you guys see, since we got a couple people in here. See how the tire's in the air? It's actually in the air right now. So we're gonna drop it down to make sure that it's holding. Okay. And it's holding pressure. How we're checking, this is how you let it up and down right here. It has its own box, but all this stuff is controlled inside the truck. So you're gonna let it up. You're gonna let it up. Looks like a fairly new axle. Yes, it is. It's almost a brand new trailer. So you see how it's going up? Guys, check that out. So of course you got your gauge right here. You have your valve. I just shut it off. That's how it manually works. Manually with blood spaces in between the tires should be evenly worn. There's no spacers in between the tires, but okay, so we can actually close this one up because this one is working properly. We can close it. Okay, we'll do that in this. Okay. Okay, so next we'll let the air build back up because I got it hooked to my machine right now. So now we got the second axle is up. And I told you guys before that these axles only go down when the trailer is going straight. When it turns, the driver really has to be paying attention to everything that he does on his trailer because when he turns the corner, these axles have to be up in the air. They cannot be down on the ground. Okay, we're gonna let it fill up. And this axle right here actually works off the dump valve off the truck. So what axle is going to go down is going to be number 6. And I'm going to show you guys that right now. As soon as this fills up. And if you guys watch down there, that's number 6 down there. You're going to see number 6. You're going to see number 6 go down. See, number 6 is down. Okay, we can see we don't have any leaks. So we can raise number 6 back up. Number 6 is going to go up. The airbags, of course, have to deflate first. Then the tire is going to go up in the air. You see it? Now the tire is up in the air. So now we can close our box up. close our box up. So next, of course, we have to check our tire pressure here. And we also got to check our hubs. So that's axle 1, left side, guys. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8. We got 10 more tires to check on this side. This is very time consuming. That's a different type of truck you're inspecting. That one requires I don't know where this is not a truck, this is a trailer. And yes, it is different. It's a 6-axle trailer. You just have to be certified to carry heavy loads with this trailer. It requires the same, CDL and everything, but you have to have a special. You gotta have a special, whatever you. I forgot what the name they call it for having to drive with a heavy load certification. And these trailers only for experienced drivers only. Willie Webster says that truck holds things over 80 pounds when your regular truck carries. In a second, I will tell you exactly how much it carries. Give me 1 second because it says it's somewhere. Let you guys know in a second. I will let you know the exact. But Willie Webster might be sort of right. But I'm not going to agree until I know for sure. So of course our outer tire pressure is looking at 100. And our inner is, I don't think this has a hazmat spacer, buddy. 100 PSI. Okay, now let's check our tread depth gauge on here. So outer we have, I look like these tires this is a brand new trailer, guys. Our tires are at 20. Our inner is at 20. All right. Yeah, this thing got some crazy airbags at the bottom, man. They got airbags on the side, which is for the tires that go down. So the airbags are different. They're like side bags. This thing is actually pretty cool. My favorite trailer, I haven't had a chance to work on one yet. They have a trailer that's that splits in half and it opens and closes and widens it and it shorts it in the middle of the trailer. Those are very expensive and they carry like trees and stuff. Yeah, this one right here carries something real heavy, heavy loads. I'm gonna get these tight. So the company that I'm doing these trailers for right now, these actually trailers, they only have 3 of them. So we only have, or they only have 3 drivers that are certified to drive with these heavy loads. They're real easy to move around though. I prefer to if I was to drive a trailer, I would prefer to drive one of these. They do turn a lot easy. You know what I'm saying? Due to you have 6 axles, turns a lot easy. So now we're working on number 3. So 1 and 2 is in the air. And y'all see number 3, of course, is on the ground. Also, we want to check the same things. We want to check to make sure our green, want to make sure we have all green indicators. Of course, we want to check our fluid. And y'all see the procedure to add to this is a little different. There's a little hole at the bottom, which you would have to spin the tire to get it up top. And there's, I believe it's a T40. You take that off, and that's how you can add to the, where you can add to the gear, to the hub oil. Yeah, but underneath, guys, this thing is crazy, crazy, crazy underneath. It's a lot of different components. Man, a lot of brakes to check. So we're gonna be in on this one for a little while, guys. So like I said, if you got anything you want to ask about these trailers, how many of you guys on here is certified to drive a 6-axle trailer? You got 100, outer 100. Enter 100. How many of you guys are certified to drive one? Let's see. Willie Westwood says oversized loads such as machinery and also coils. But these ones hold, they actually move sheetrock with these ones. They carry a lot of sheetrock with these trailers here. I haven't seen nothing else on these ones but sheetrock. And sheetrock, y'all know it can be very, very heavy. Very heavy. So our inner is 18. Our inner is very, very heavy. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and unplug my charger. And we're gonna leave that. That can stay right there. All right. So y'all see we got 3 axles done so far. We're halfway there, guys. We did our first 3. We got 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Man, I've been listening to a whole lot of news and This Diddy stuff, man, is kind of crazy, man, with this entertainment, music industry situation. It's kind of crazy, guys. Your favorite singers and rappers is coming out. They are coming out. I'm still in CDL school. Oh, okay. Keep at it. How many weeks are you in? And are you going through a company to pay for your CDL, or are you paying for your CDL yourself? I know a lot of people that go with companies and you got to drive with them certain many miles, and then they still pay you, but you don't get the same value of price an hour, or you guys get paid by miles. If they help you get your CDLs after you get done with your drive time. Willie Webster, how are you acquiring your CDLs? Are you paying for it yourself? Does it have the forklift in the back? No, this one doesn't have the forklift in the back. Remember I said it's just carrying paper load. So we got a 20. Outer, we have 20. Willie Webster, how are you requiring your CDLs? Are you paying for them yourself, or are you going through a company to get them? So, enter, we have 100. Enter, we got 100. I know if I was to get my CDLs, I wouldn't go through a company and acquire my CDLs. I would actually pay for it outright, because I've seen cases where they really kind of treat you like a slave to them. If they pay for you to get your CDLs and then you're not paid correctly, so then you're not making enough money. So then it's like you're losing interest in it. And if you decide to quit the company before you pay off the money of them sending you to school to get your CDL, it really sucks, guys. So make sure you guys are reading. Make sure you guys are reading the dotted lines, and make sure that it's something that you want to do. You want to go through a company to help you get your CDLs. Because what they do is they say, okay, and I'm talking off experience, guys. So they'll say, hey, you know what? You drive with us for I think I'm not mistaken, it's 100,000 miles or something like that. It's something like that, guys. So what they're gonna do is they're going to have you run short loads. So it's gonna take you a long time to acquire your miles. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, you're not getting paid what normal drivers get paid if you already have your CDLs, or if you pay for your CDLs yourself. So be real careful with that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on axle number 5. We are on axle number 5. So you guys be real careful with that. Be very, very careful. And don't get me wrong, It is a great opportunity to have somebody else pay for you to get your CDLs, but be mindful. I'm paying for my CDLs myself. I ended up breaking my ankle, so that was a little setback. About 8 days in, and took a little break just to study for the pre-trip paper. Okay, that's what's up. That's the way I would go. I would definitely pay for myself so you can get out there and really start making money, man. So you don't have to worry about owing anybody anything. Cause they gonna try to benefit from you. Like I said, they get you to run short loads, so it takes longer for you to acquire your miles that you need to pay them off with. So outer is 16. What you get if you guys think about it, that is kind of smart. Kind of smart. Cause they don't tell you when. The same thing with you that you can win. They don't tell you. They don't give you a time limit to acquire the time. They just said you got to do it. So technically, just like they want you to run all those loads a day, you can technically run one load a day and work part time and do it and pay them back. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna take a little bit more time. So you can win too, just as the company's gonna win. Now, Willie Webster, are you gonna be an owner operator or what? 100. Cause that would be another thing I would do, especially if it would work out fantastic for me. Whenever I get tired of turning wrenches, for me to be an owner operator because I can fix my own truck. Definitely can fix my own truck. You paid out your pocket already? That's what's up. Smart move, buddy. That was a very, very smart move. Invest in yourself, guys. So we got one more axle to check, and that would be the whole 6 on this side. All right. See those side bags right there? That's what dumps these axles that stay in the air. It's crazy, huh? And they kind of a pain in the butt to change. Okay. Make sure if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching y'all today how to take care of 6-axle trailer and how it works. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know, and we can answer them. Is it fun doing inspections on these 6-axle? I would say, heck you no, or H no. So we got 100 on the outer. 100. And our inner, Pat Jones says tag axle. If that's what you want to call it. 100. I call it the headache axles. Got to check all these tires and don't mess around and have to add air to all of them. You talking about a job in itself. Okay, we got 17 on that one. 17 and 32 seconds on the outer. I just know that it's that you got to drop the axles down to turn to go. I mean, let the axles up to turn, and you got to let them back down to go straight. I've never driven one loaded until I started helping out this company doing their inspections, and I had to drive one day. Talking about something, you got to be definitely paying attention. I will say that. Definitely have to pay attention. Definitely have to pay attention. So today is the 24th. Okay, terminal. Okay, Chicago. 219637. 219637. It says that was my plan. I didn't want to owe nobody anything. Just looked at the money as an investment. It definitely is a nice investment. Definitely a nice investment. And if somebody, you got to think about it too, man, when you're doing certain things, if somebody else pays for you to get your CDLs, that's actually their investment into you. So they also got to make sure that they are making money off you. And they're definitely going to do that part. It's like you're borrowing money from yourself. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you double your money getting back to yourself. But it's not that bad, though. I think it's like, at the most, I think it's close to $5,000, something like that. And the lowest I think it is about $2,500. A lot of people spend that on gym shoes, so it's definitely an investment, guys. And guess what? If you decide just to have your CDL and not to use them, that's one thing that you have under your belt, is that you have your CDLs, and that's always something to fall back on. You don't have to have a boss, you know what I'm saying? Make your own hours when you want to move. I'll say that is a win-win situation. What do you guys think? Hold on, I'm gonna read what he said. Willie Webster says, somebody was explaining to me about that they say go drive a company truck for life, like a year, to get the hang of it before you get your own. Yeah. If you don't have any experience at all, because, you know, technically you don't want to tear up something that you're driving, and you're going to be the one to have to pay for it. So that make a little sense. That make a little sense. Or you can get your CDLs, get you a truck, and find you an experienced driver, and both you and that driver can be partners, and you can get it in, and he can be a trainer, and he definitely working for you. So it's highly up to you how you decide to do it. Still be here. You can still work for a company. You can still work for a company and be your own boss and hire you a driver that drives for that company. So I think that would be a cool little situation. Okay, imagine, I'm gonna give you a scenario right now, Willie Webster. Imagine you working for a company, right? You following me? You working for a company, and you bought a truck. You're an owner operator, and you hire a driver that works for you. So you're getting paid two different times from your own truck and for working for a company, while you are getting your little experience that you need to drive for yourself. I think that's a double whammy win right there. You'll be using somebody else to basically pay for your truck while you are still getting paid to drive a truck and getting experience. I think that's what you think about that one, bud? Anybody ever ran that across to you? I seen a truck driver get one of those trucks stuck in the pile. Must have been his first time driving one. Yeah, I've seen it too. That's when you gotta know how to use your I forgot what they call it. There's a button in the truck that the back tire locks in and it gives the front able to move, where it locks all axles, and you can get yourself out if you know what you're doing. Cause I've had to do it myself, getting stuck in the snow. And there's a button that you can push, and it makes all the power dividers have the same power, and you can creep out real slow when you get stuck. Okay, so right side 6. So right side 6, we got 100 and 100. So it's really basically how the way you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely open to you. But me, what I know, I will be an owner operator and work for a company and have my own truck with a driver driving my truck until I feel comfortable being on the road myself, by myself. Just gotta make sure you get you a good driver that that doesn't want to tear your truck up. It's very important. Definitely want to get an experienced driver. That's what I was telling my oldest son. You know, a lot of people, if I was to do it all over again, instead of going out, you know, getting a loan or whatever, buying a vehicle, I would get a loan and purchase me a truck. Either, like I said, start my own company, having a driver, or get it and you know, start my own company and be an owner operator. Instead of purchasing a car, I would purchase a truck, because you can live in the truck. You can actually live inside the truck and wouldn't have to pay rent. You just have to really much pay for parking. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be cool too. Especially being young and no kids and stuff like that. Definitely can live in the truck. Live in the truck for about a year and to save your money up, you be in a win-win situation. You got a 15. And you get to travel. You know what I'm saying? 17. I think that'll be pretty cool. Get to travel for free. Got your own little house. Get your little microwave in there. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely do it. And no telling how much money you'll make in a year living like that. Okay. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more axles. We're almost halfway there. Then I could take you guys underneath. That's the first time I'm hearing about that. Yeah, think about it. Yeah. Think about it. Do it make sense? It make a lot of sense to me. I had a couple people tell me that's what they did. But I know some people that live in their trucks right now. It's like living in an RV. You know what I'm saying? You got TV, you got heat, you got air conditioning. You know what I'm saying? Crazy part is, I would think it's almost the same because, you know, in a house you got to pay for lights and water. Only thing, you'll be having to pay whatever it costs you at the truck stop to take a shower, which is a little or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Still got to pay to eat, have you something to eat. And in the truck, you can have a refrigerator, you can have a microwave. You know what I'm saying? Get your little a propane stove. You can cook your food. Man, you'll be winning. Yep. You will be winning. Think about you do that in a couple years. You probably gonna buy your house cash money. Yep, I know some people that's doing that right now. Living in their trucks. Matter of fact, I know 2 people that work for a company and they live in their trucks. They live on the road. They live on the road and run loads and stack money. Yep. Yep. They work for a company. They live on the road. No kids. And they stack that money. I definitely would do it. So we are on number 3. And you're traveling for free, guys. It's like you're on a vacation every week. Okay, we got 20. I think that's real cool. 20. 15. Get you a little, I will get me a little bicycle and keep on the truck with me. Man, that's my transportation to moving around. Yes, sir. You can actually, you can bobtail and get free parking at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Free parking at Walmart. There's a Walmart in every state, every city. Uh, it says that's the problem. Kids don't be wanting to listen. You try to give them the medicine for shortcuts. Yep. I'm definitely telling my oldest right now, he's definitely not listening. You know, they look at us like we don't know anything. I'm definitely try to give him the manuscript on how to, man, if he listens, but he's not listening. He's not listening at all. He's definitely not listening. 100, 100. If he is listening, his actions is definitely not showing. I know I listen um, to when people start, giving me the game and showing me certain things. I definitely was listening. Paid off too. We'll say that. Definitely got to listen, man. You got to listen to somebody, or the universe is going to pick you somebody for you to listen to. And a lot of times, that's not the person that you want to be telling you what to do if the universe picks it for you. If you know what I mean. Because I'd rather choose who I'm going to listen to instead of being forced to someone to listen to and tell me the things that I should be doing. Okay. We are halfway there, guys. So this is axle number 4. Man, you guys, when you're checking these, you gotta take a break. So we did so far 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We didn't check 20 tires already, guys. Got 4 more to go. 4 more to go on this 6-axle trailer. And then what you guys are gonna like going underneath, there's a lot of components underneath that you gotta check. There's a lot of brakes that you gotta check. There's a lot of airbags you gotta check. There's about, I think this thing got 3 tanks, 3 or 4 tanks underneath. Yep. So you gotta check a whole bunch of stuff, man. So we got a 17 on the outer. 17 on the outer. And we got, but the good thing is that this is a fairly new trailer, so we should be all right. 19. 19. And we just got to do our tire pressure. It says sometimes people just don't know, don't get along. It says sometimes people just don't get along. That being a problem, argument over nonsense just because you've been together too long. Yeah. Dan Wade says, I just watched a girl in Hawaii cut her flex fight with surface on wood blade. That's funny. It was absolutely horrifying. I bet it was. I bet it was. Gotta be careful. Yeah, today, guys, we're working on the 6-axle trailer. We got to check 24 tires, air pressure, and the depth of the tires. And in a second, if you want to see, I was showing everybody how a 6-axle works. So 3 axles raise up and down when you turn. You got to raise the axles up when you turn. And while you're going straight, all 6 axles need to be on the ground. Okay, what is that right there? Outside. Outside we have 100. It's a reverse press valve. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yep, it has 2. It has 2. That's why I like when everybody gets on the channel when we get to talking about trucks and trailers, man, because a lot of you guys really deal with this type of stuff. I appreciate you guys being on my channel, man, and sharing your knowledge with me, and I'm sharing my knowledge with you all, and we all working hand in hand together. It's kind of cool. Appreciate you guys. Definitely appreciate you guys. Always worrying about those things. Yeah, you want to see it? Look how many tires. Look how many tires. It says that's exactly why I wanted to do it, to get away from everything. Come back later. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I mean, of course, you're gonna have some days, some good days, and just like everything else, you're gonna have good and bad days. But at least you'll be out the way, experiencing, you know what I'm saying, the trucker's life, meeting a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying, which I think is pretty cool, and also traveling. I think that's a good thing. In the trucker world, it's a lot of fun, man. You know, so what I've noticed about the trucker life is that all truckers stick together, man. They try to help each other. Of course, you're gonna have some truckers that's, you know what I'm saying, excuse me, they are not friendly, but that's a small percentage, man. All truckers that I've met, man, they're pretty cool. That's what I can say. And each one of them have a different story. All right, guys, we got 2 more. 2 more axles. This is one of the ones that stays in the air, goes down when you drive. So the last 2 are up and down axles. Oh, I know my back is starting to all the bending over right now. Man, you guys also dropped a video this morning about how to replace a brake chamber. Had a broken brake chamber on the trailer that it was the mounting brackets that bolts to the chamber itself had broke. And I made a video about that. I made a video how to know when it's broken like that. And also the video shows you how to replace it, you know what I'm saying, and fix it. So you guys go ahead and check that out. And the same thing, if you pay attention, if your brakes ever get locked up on any axle, I also show you how to cage your brake chambers, and which means when you cage your brake chambers, it's almost like you're applying air to it and you're able to roll that tire, but you just won't have any brake on that axle, if it makes sense that way. 22. How many of you guys on here know how to use a caging bolt when you cage your brake chambers? Drop some in the comments. Let me know who knows how to cage their own brakes. Let's say 19. Anybody in the comments know how to cage their own brakes? On your brake chambers, you should have a. You're going to see a like a long screw in the bolt on the side of the brake chamber, and that's your caging bolt. And you can just take the little boot off. I'm always telling you guys to always have an end on your brake chamber, and you stick the screw in there and you turn it, and it locks in place. And then you put your nut in your washer. And then, of course, it's also a 19 socket, or you can use a wrench, a ratcheting wrench, and you would tighten that thing up until the spring goes in. Yeah, them brake chambers are dangerous. Yes, they are. Got to be very careful about them. They very dangerous if the spring breaks. Your spring breaks inside. So we got 100, and we have 100. So y'all been here with me this whole time. So the timer is going on right now. So it took me. I got one more axle. So it took me 63 minutes so far to get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, to get 23 tires done and check the air pressure. It's a lot of work, a lot of air to be checked. And mind you, I still gotta go underneath and check the brakes on every axle underneath. So it's a big job within itself. Big job within itself. Okay, we got those things tightened down. Also, guys, I'll be telling you guys, you make sure you you do not want to cross thread anything. Want to make sure they're nice and tight. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. So, see how my tires are spinning? You know why his tires are spinning? Because I have air applied. If I release the brakes, none of these tires are going to move. You guys agree with that? Does everybody agree? Oh, shout out to you, Willie Webster. I'm going to always get that game up. Can't always take it with us. And that's how you get more blessings, is to give blessings. So I am a big fan of giving blessings. So I can receive blessings. Got to be able to give and receive. So we got 21. And checking another spot. All right, guys. So now what I got up next is we gotta check the brakes, guys. We gotta check the brakes. So man, we ready to go underneath. And you guys are getting ready to see a whole bunch of weird stuff underneath here. So give me a second. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get my my brake reader and get excuse me, give me a creeper. And we are going to travel underneath the trailer to check some components. It's a light. Oh boy. We got us a light. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me get my paper. We can leave that. Actually, you can just leave that there for 1 second. Let's see what we got. So for number one, you see we have 2 tanks. We're going to count them up. They're aluminum tanks. And you see they're a little bit smaller than the metal tanks. You guys see that? See all those lines are red for everything? See all the lines that are red? Let me get my ink pen. And let me lower you guys down. Let me get situated. Let me get you guys. See how fairly new this trailer is? So you see those bags right there? Those are your side bags for your dump axles. They're called dump axles. You see they're full of air right now, right? You guys see that? See your dump axles? So now we're gonna move underneath. And I'm gonna show you guys yesterday what was broken on the brake chamber yesterday. So yesterday the brake chamber was broken. So you see I'm moving it. So you see the bolt right here and the bolt here. The whole casing here was broken. So that's what the problem was yesterday on the trailer that I had. And I ended up having to order the brake the brake chamber. And y'all see there's our slot there. You see also inside, also inside we have no hub leaks. So we're gonna go ahead and check our brakes. Brakes. And we're just gonna start off from the second axle because the first axle I have to climb around this drain, so I'm gonna do that last. So of course, you know, we stick the little tool in there and we pull it out and we have a 24. Silent in the Sand says no, 13% about no Diddy is wild. I haven't read the percentage. I was just wanted to see what everybody thought about that. I was just a little curious what the world thinks. So we have right side number 2. And we said we have a 24. We're gonna go side by side. Yeah, Side of the Sand, I haven't really looked at that yet. I'm gonna check it out in a second. Y'all see over here, this is, let me get some room. This is our left side, second axle. You see our shock is good. See our side airbag is good. Our rear airbag, of course, is deflated. There's no dry rod. And let's check our brakes. And we also, you guys see in there, our hub is not leaking. You guys see the tongue rings in there, right? And you see the hub, it is not leaking. Not leaking at all. So of course now we take our tool. You guys see what I'm talking about? Take my tool in there and we are going to put it inside the little slot for our reading. And we're gonna check it. This one looks like a 24 also. Yeah, I thought that was crazy, man. The whole thing about these rappers and stuff like that, man, that's starting to come out. It's kind of crazy. Even thinking about like the young singers that came out, stuff like that, man. It's kind of okay. So now, guys, we are getting in there. So see the difference. That airbag actually has air in it, and there's a reason why. It's because we have air applied. Y'all see the shock was also changed. Okay. See the shock was changed. And we see some type of bag here that got caught up on something, which we are going to take that off of there. We're also going to look underneath. I do not see any hub oil leaking. Next, so we are on left side of the third axle. See what we get. And we have a 22. So left side, third axle, it's 22. Okay, so now we can come over to the right side. Right side does not have any leaks. Right side airbag looks to be okay. Brake chamber is intact. Shock is good. Shock bushings is also good. Okay. So now we are going to Check our tire pressure here. Not tire pressure. Our tread depth on the brakes. Make sure we got it in there correctly. And we have okay. This one's a 22. So we have a 22. So now guys, we are going to 1, 2, 3. Axle number 4. And remember guys, remember guys, I was telling you about the valve that lets to air in the tire. There it is right there. Our valve is going across, which means that it's open. So that is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. We're going to check our brakes. Okay. We'll check our brakes. See our shocks are good. Let's check our brakes. Let's check our brakes. Our brakes are see that? It's 22. Check our brakes on the right side. I don't know if you guys know, I try to get real thorough with my my trailer inspections. I do not like making mistakes. So we have 18. 18. All right. Yeah, let me check the pole and see what we're working with. So we got 80% says yes and 12% says no. Uh-oh, drop my light. Okay. Okay, next, gonna check our brakes. So right now, man, what I'm doing, I got air applied, and I am listening for leaks, which is very important. So we got no leaks. So now, guys, we are going to check our brakes, one axle at a time, and we are only going to start with our left side. Okay, so y'all see we good over there. Let me go ahead and get my pen and my marker. So we are on number 5. 10, 20. Yep. So man, you guys wanna somebody messages. Shout out to Larry Davis. Can't read what Larry Davis said, but somebody deleted Larry Davis' message. Shout out to Larry Davis in the building. I don't know. That's the truck you drive. Trailer, I mean. I wish there's a button down here I can raise the axles up and down and go all the way out. Okay. Like I told you guys, this is a very tedious job to check all this stuff. Uh, all right. Okay, what we got? Let's check our comments. Nobody's in the comments. So, guys, on a 0 to 10 scale, our trailer is at about a high 8. You know what I'm saying? But it's only like that because this is a new trailer. So, um, I walked y'all through the whole thing, let y'all check out everything. Appreciate everybody who tapped in. Let's get it.